Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Ann, and today is April 2nd, 2019. Now, I had several visions last night in which Yahushua made it crystal clear what he wanted me to talk about today. And I'm going to title this video, Yahushua HaMashiach, or Jesus Christ, has children of his own. Again, Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, has children of his own. Now, what I'm going to do is just walk you through the visions that I had last night. And this will allow you to see what Yahushua is focusing on. And I'm going to add a few comments along the way to explain how things transpired. But you'll know when I'm actually dealing with the vision. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So my night of vision started around midnight when I woke up and I saw a spirit come through my window. Now, when I saw it, it was nondescript because I just kind of woke up and saw it. It was nondescript, so I couldn't really tell what it was. So it felt friendly, and I felt love as it was entering, but I wasn't sure. So I immediately started rebuking it because, again, I couldn't see what it was. So I immediately started rebuking it. And then all of a sudden, it changed to a vision of or a spirit of Yahushua and the Holy Spirit. And I knew exactly what it was. But I looked at it and I just finished my rebuking. And then uh, I knew that it was the Holy Spirit and Yahushua because I had seen them before come into my room. And so I just kind of turned over because I was comfortable that was who it was. So I just turned over and went back to sleep. But as I said, I always finish my rebuke just in case, in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, I rebuke you if you're not, of Yahushua HaMashiach, and so forth like that. And so I did that, and then I just turned over and went back to sleep because I knew who it was. And I felt, as I said, whenever I'm approached by an evil, there is a totally different feeling in the room. It is totally different, but I felt love and just protection, and I knew that that's what they were here for. So let's go on and start with the vision, with the next vision, because that even though that was a vision, it really wasn't a vision, but they actually entered my room. But the reason that I'm bringing this out because the night kind of went from there focusing on them. Okay, so the first vision. I woke up about 2:42 a.m. and I saw a vision of a man, a woman, a baby, and then I saw a portal open. And then I saw two other children, and I saw another portal open. And I felt like in my heart that these were my children. In fact, I was being told again that these were my children. These were Yahushua's and my children who are now living in heaven. Now I saw three children. It was a boy, little boy, and a little girl, and then a baby. Now I had seen these children a few nights ago, but this is one of the visions that I mentioned that I had when I got the vision that said, I live with you in heaven. Well, this is one of the visions that I had gotten that I didn't choose to mention in that particular video. I had gotten this vision where I saw the three kids. I saw my three kids. I saw Yahushua and the kids and myself as the Holy Spirit living in heaven. And he said, I live with you in heaven. Well, after seeing that, the vision ended. So, and as I said before, I did produce a YouTube video on that one, and it was called I Live with You in Heaven, if you want to go back and check that particular vision. And in that one, I talked about the New Jerusalem and where Yahushua and the Holy Spirit is now residing in heaven, on the New Jerusalem or in the New Jerusalem. Okay, so that was that vision. And so again, I woke up or I was awakened about 5:26 a.m. And I had that same vision over again. I saw that Yahushua and I have at least three children in heaven. Now, when I got that vision, I said, wow, this is the same vision. So I said, oh, I saw the three children and I saw them move across the wall. But this is what I'm saying to myself. I didn't see a portal in this particular vision. But, brothers and sisters, after the vision, that vision was over because it basically, like I said, it was the same as the previous vision, but I didn't see a portal. At least I made a note to myself that I didn't see a portal, but I was quickly corrected because see, I had this vision at 5:26, and then I made that statement that I didn't see a portal. So I got another vision right on top of that one at 5:34. And this is that particular vision. And I said, this is the vision where I was corrected. I said at 5:34 a.m. I was corrected by being given another vision that was on my ceiling. I clearly saw a portal and I saw the children being taken through the portal. I even saw one of the bigger kids whose hand was being held as he was taken through the portal. Someone was holding his hand, which I'm sure was Yahushua, and I didn't see the baby, but I think because I was focusing on the lower part with the young child in hand being held, I think Yahushua was probably carrying the baby in his arm as they went through the portal. So that was the correction vision. So us knowing, so it is very important for us to know how Yahushua travels back and forth from the earthly realm to the heavenly realm. And that's why he is so insistent on me mentioning these portals that he is able to open up. And he wants you to know about that because this is how he takes the children or whatever in and out of the various, the various realm. And it's so important to him that you know that he even asked me to create a video on portals and how they work, and I did. So if you haven't seen that particular video, please go back and look for the one that talks about portals and open doors. Now, the next vision is really the main vision of the night that I want to talk about. And it contains the amazing revelation that Yahushua wants you to know and understand. And that is that he has sons and daughters. So let me go on with this particular vision. I woke up at 5:57 a.m. and I had another amazing vision. I saw a woman laying on a bed and I saw a portal door open with light streaming from it. Then I saw Yahushua and a woman removing babies from the woman who was laying on the bed. And they was taking these babies through the portal or through the open doors. Again, the babies were being taken through the portals to heaven from this earthly realm. But here is the amazing thing that was revealed to me last night. Okay, the woman on the bed was me. And the woman who was helping Yahushua to take the babies through the portal was also me. Yahushua and I, who was then, as the Holy Spirit, had come back to this earthly realm to remove the babies from my physical body, and they or we were taking them through the portal to heaven. Now, that was the end of that vision. Now, I had had that vision before where I saw babies being taken from me and passed through the portal, but I only saw Yahushua as the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Now, in previous visions, the previous vision, I had even said that I felt that there was someone else helping him to do that, but I could not see that person in that particular vision. Well, it has been revealed to me that it was me as the Holy Spirit or wisdom. I was the person receiving the children through the portal that Yahushua was taken from the earthly me and passing them through the open portal to the Holy Spirit who was in heaven. Now, brothers and sisters, do you understand the enormity of the revelation you have just received? These are Yahushua's and the Holy Spirit's children, and he wants you to know that he and wisdom or the Holy Spirit have children. They have children. He has told me that we have over 20 children together, but in these visions, we only looked at 3. Now, brothers and sisters, I know that Yahushua wants you to know what is going on because, believe it or not, this is probably the 20th or near the 20th vision that he has given me where he's showing me how babies are taken through the portals. In particular, many times or most of the times they were my babies. But in at least 7 or 8 times he had shown me the actual vision where he has taken babies, spiritual babies from me, from my body, and has taken them to heaven. So Yahushua and the Holy Spirit are taking care of these babies, of my babies who are now in heaven. So you could say that I am just the physical vessel of the Holy Spirit, or as I've been saying, I am the Holy Spirit incarnate, meaning I am the Holy Spirit in flesh, and he and I have produced these children. And another revelation that he has always told me, and now I understand, he has told me that I am the Revelation 12 woman. I am that pregnant woman. The Holy Spirit is that pregnant woman in heaven. This is the wonder that the Bible speaks about in Revelation 12. I understand that this is amazing, but this is what he has revealed to me. Now, also, it is very important for you to know that Yahushua and I have many children together. They are in heaven now. And he has also allowed my children to come through the portal to visit me many, many times. And I remember the first time that he allowed that to happen. It frightened me because I didn't know who these children were saying, hi, mommy, but he's now revealed to me who they are. So we're actually looking at multiple dimensions here. We're looking at the earthly dimension where I am existing in the flesh, but we're also looking at the heavenly dimension where the Holy Spirit or wisdom is actually in the spirit realm. So I know this is very, very amazing. So now, brothers and sisters, I want to also remind you that if you go and read Ezekiel 45, verse 1, 6 through 8, and Ezekiel 46, verse 14 through 16, you will see that the prince, who is Yahushua, does have sons and daughters, and they will be given their inheritance. Well, these are the sons and daughters that will get their inheritance in Jerusalem. These are the prince's children. Now, saints, when we give, when Yahushua gives me a vision like the one that he has given me as a follow-up to the follow up to the video that I made yesterday, where I did talk about the inheritance of wisdom and the inheritance of her children. When he gives me a clarifying vision like this, he wants to make sure that you understand what is being said. So if there's something that you don't understand about what I am saying, if there's something that is not clear, please do not hesitate to ask questions. I will try to answer it based on the information that he has given me. But first of all, take it to him. But feel free to ask me a question and I will try to answer it. And if I'm not able to get you an answer so that I can, give you something in writing, I will pray specifically for an answer and get back with you based on how he leads me. So I understand this has been quite a revelation, but this is what he has given me to share with you today. So I hope you ask questions. Feel free. I'm not hesitant about that. I am not making this up. This does not come from me. It comes from him. And so if you have any questions,